Paramedics in southern Lebanon say they're being targeted by Israeli forces. They've started wearing body cameras when responding to airstrikes. The footage shows a pause in strikes until paramedics begin their rescue operation before Israeli forces strike the same site again. It's a tactic known as a double tap strike.
كانت هي موجودة بهذه الأماكن وكانت مهمة الرئيسية إنقاذ إذا بدي أقول هون الناس أو هول الجرحى اللي موجودين بهذا المكان يصير هن إذا بدي أقول أول شيء معرضين للاستهداف.
According to the Lebanese government, at least 135 healthcare workers have been killed since March, when Israel launched its offensive against Hezbollah. NBC News reviewed strike data and found that ambulances and medics were hit at least 116 times, with 28 of those cases matching the description of a double tap. Through video analysis and survivor interviews, we independently verified 7 apparent double tap strikes on Lebanese medics during that time. In each of the incidents we asked about, the IDF told us they were targeting terrorists and any additional civilian casualties were unintended. The IDF stated it does not have a policy of conducting double tap strikes. On April 15th, 24-year-old paramedic Karim Sabra and his younger brother Ali responded together to a strike on a civilian home in Mayfadoun, southern Lebanon.
على حمالة ميدانية شهيد على حمالة ميدانية لننقله على الإسعاف. يلا بسرعة خلينا نظهر بسرعة نخلص بسرعة. باني عم قل له خلينا نخلص بسرعة ونكمل استهداف.
The Lebanese civil defense shared this edited footage from the April 15th strikes. We interviewed survivors, compared the footage with satellite imagery, and analyzed strike data to verify what it shows. 20 minutes after the initial strike, we can see 2 more teens on the scene. Paramedics are loading Karim and Ali into the back of an ambulance when a third strike shatters the back windows.
هاي الضربة الثالثة وما تفقت إلا بعد 4 أيام من الحادثة. لا عرفت إنه خيي استشهد ورفقاتي اللي كانوا موجودين كانوا استشهدوا. بالمرات الجاية مثلا شو لازم أعمل؟ القرار اللي بدور ببالي إنه فقط إنقاذ إنقاذ إنقاذ.
For years, double-tap strikes have been used in conflicts around the world, but the tactic is broadly condemned by international rights groups. The Geneva Conventions, which govern the rules of war, ban intentional targeting of medical personnel, making these attacks possible war crimes. In a statement to NBC News, the IDF said they do not target medical personnel without evidence of military use. They provided videos showing what they say are Hezbollah weapons inside a damaged ambulance and said the Hezbollah terrorist organization systematically uses ambulances, medical personnel, and medical facilities for military purposes, including the transfer of weapons and the movement of operatives. The Lebanese civil defense denies those allegations. The IDF has yet to provide evidence of military activity by paramedic teams in any of the incidents we documented. Hussein Dakdouk is the leader of a civil defense unit in Nabatea. He faces a difficult choice: rush to provide aid or delay his team's response time to avoid double taps. But those critical minutes could mean the difference between life or death for the wounded.
نشوف الأجواء إذا يتم استهدافه مرة تانية ومرة تالتة للحدث ننتظر 10 دقايق أوقات نص ساعة لنروح نطلع على الحدث إذا في حدا ولا لا.
On May 12th, Hussein joined one of his teams on a call. A delivery driver had been injured in a drone attack near the civil defense office.
يجيب الإسعاف بركض بدي يجيب الإسعاف وإجي ننقذه ما بدور إسعاف غمضة فجأة قدامي بلاقي إخواتي وزملائي والشباب اللي كانوا معي طايرين بالجو بسبب استهدافهم بصاروخ من مسيرة.
Paramedics Ahmed Noor, Hussein Jaber, and the man they were trying to save all died at the scene.
أحمد وحسين كانوا شابين كتير بيحبوا الحياة من باب المزح والتنكيت. يعني أنا قبل ما يلتحق أحمد بالخدمة كان عم بيريح يومين ثلاثة عند عائلته، فبتحكي لي زوجته بتقلي أحمد طالع على الخدمة. قلت لها إيه شو بدي أعمل لك يعني؟ قلت لها وضعي جوزك وشمي وبعتي. هذه كانت صعبة جدا جدا جدا، إنه أنا بعيد المسحة مزحت وبعد يومين ثلاثة استشهد جوزها.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.